Hi folks, so as you can see, if I can fix this camera, as you can see I'm parked on this hill leading up to Cornish Hill. I've had to stop about a mile short of where I'm supposed to park because the snow is coming down quite consistently, and I did try driving up a little bit further up the road and it becomes quite steep. And with the snow continually coming down, I was a bit nervous about being trapped up there, or coming into a skid on the way down or on the way up. So anyway, I chickened out of that one, and I'm just, for safety purposes, I'm just going to park where I am just there. So it's not too bad down that way. So it's an absolutely beautiful morning. I mean, it's just the sense of remote out here is absolutely fantastic, so peaceful. So I'm going to walk the rest of the mile up to where I should have drove to the start of Cornish Hill, and then continue on. I've never been here before, there wasn't really much by way of photographs and pictures when I was doing a little bit of research about this place. There wasn't a lot online about it, but this, as I said earlier, this is the northern part of the Galloway forest, the Carrick area. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous out here. Absolutely wonderful. Part of me being out here is the exercise as much as the photography at the moment, because I'm not going to go into a big long story about it, but for the last couple of years I have been pretty much housebound, and my fitness has went, it's at its worst it's been ever just now, because hence I've only just started walking and breathing. This is what I want. I want to get out, I want to build my fitness up. So I have suffered in the past with my mental health, depression, and I think that's just the simpler way to explain it without getting into any big detail. But it's been a rough time over the last 10 years for my family, my wife. But I'm very fortunate to have them, because they've been very, very supportive through the most difficult time in my life and their lives, the ones that have been there for me and looked after me and cared for me, and for that I'm really, really thankful. I give God thanks that I'm out that I'm out here today walking and doing this. It takes a massive effort for me to get up and get out of my bed and come and do something like this. I'll tell you this, I'm knackered. I mean, it's just like something out of a postcard up here just now. I mean, look at that. Just, it's lovely. Really, really, really lovely. What's lovely about today is, although it's snowing, it's absolutely flat, calm wind. There's no wind. There's not a bit of wind, which is great for photography, because when you're doing those long exposures, you don't have any movement in the trees to contend with. So I've put my bag over a tree there just behind the camera there, just to protect it, because the snow was coming down really thick just 10 minutes ago there. I've got my camera set up. I'll tell you the settings. First of all, I'm at 1/30th of a second f11, and I'm ISO base 64, and this is a D850 camera. Now, a car passed me when I was walking up, and it's left these single tracks, just the one lane of tracks, and I already took a sneak photo quickly in case, you know, in an unlikely event another car came up and just completely spoiled the composition. But what I'm getting here is, as you'll see, I'm trying to frame this up so that the track leads your eye to the other trees down the bottom there. I think it's just a beautiful setting with the snow on the trees, and apart from that one vehicle, it's pretty much untouched, and it's an absolutely beautiful sight. I'm actually going to now take a wee snap while there's absolutely no snow. I've set a timer on my camera, and I'm shooting on the silent mode here, and what I'm doing is I'm focus stacking, because I want everything in focus. So I'm focusing just a little bit on the track in front of me, then I'm focusing on the nearest tree, and then probably the trees in the distance. That's what I've done up to now, and before I filmed this. So I'm going to do another one while the snow's off. I focused that originally on autofocus, but this time I'm going to use my focus peaking, and on the D850 you've got to switch it onto manual to do that. I just want to explain something here. I am using a Tamron 24-70, the G2 lens, and in case you're going to buy this lens, it's a good lens. I can't fault it. It's nice and sharp and all the rest of it. It does the job, but if you're manual focusing, certainly at 24mm, there's quite a bit of focus breathing when you're actually manually focusing. So it's something to bear in mind if you're buying this lens. It's not anything that can't be fixed or overcome in Photoshop. It's something that I can live with, but just something to bear in mind that might put some people off. My exposure has changed within the last 10 minutes here. It was at 1/30th and it's now at 1/60th, and it's really kind of starting to bright up here a little bit. It's changed quite significantly here. I'm going to now take this photo, so I'm not sure, I think it's a 5-second timer I've got on this now. What I like about the D850 as well, how it can take these electronic shutter mode pictures, and you get absolutely, you know, you can be confident you get absolutely zero camera shake. As you can see, the snow's coming down, so I'm going to get a move on and take this shot. It's pretty much a similar composition to the first one, but there's a lot more trees, and I think this one could be quite nice with the snow coming down here. I'm at 1/20th of a second, f11 and ISO 64 for this. And just for speed, I'm just going to use the autofocus and focus stack. Now, I'm wondering what I'm going to do is I'm going to do two. I'm going to do a landscape one, and then I'm going to do a portrait style one, and see what one I like the best. Now, at 1/20th, there'll be a little bit of blur in the snow, so I'll just need to experiment and see how that turns out. I'm going to just level up my camera, so that's it nice and level, and just touching screen to focus. I'm just getting the tips of those trees in the distance there, so I'm just taking the first exposure now. That's one. Touch to focus on the trees, about midway down, and finally one in the distance. And now I'm just going to flip the camera into portrait mode. If I can loosen this off, I'm loosening the wrong one, that's why. I prefer to look through the viewfinder actually to do the final composition. This isn't, this tripod isn't 100% stable. That'll do. Right, this is great because what I'm doing now this time, there's little balls of snow on the right in front of me on the road here, and I want to get them tack sharp. I'll put that up on the display and let you see what I'm talking about. I want them tack sharp. For this portrait mode picture, I've taken down my shutter speed to 1/40th. I'm at f11 and ISO 64. See how this turns out.